Hey, we got Azula versus Lucy here. So Azula, went on a bit of a speed run against Benny earlier, but Lucy, on the other hand, no slouch. One of the Oris you always have to be worried about.
Now, I was about to say, it's going to definitely to be much harder to speedrun Lucy overall. Because that's the thing with Ori as well. Ori is a very, very elusive character at times.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about this matchup, right? A lot of Oris despise this matchup because, Ori will win neutral, right? That's a given, right? Ori wins neutral against 90% of the cast 90% of the time. But against Eliana, sometimes actually stealing out the stock might be rough. And a lot of Elianas also really dislike this matchup against Ori because they know they're going to lose neutral. And they know that it's going to be a difficult time for most of the game. But the moment you get one in, it could immediately lead into a kill. And there's one overheat up tilt, not going to lead into too much here as Lucy, taking control of the neutral. The question is, how long is she going to retain control for?
I mean, that's the thing as well. If Azula gets buried, it's going to be very much a Lucy game right now. And it feels like Azula right now is just trying to look for any kind of opening, honestly. Any kind of opening. And she's not finding it.
Yeah, not quite yet. But, Lucy, on the other hand, full control. Just going to continue with this onslaught of moves here. Great jab check on the platform here. Going to be able to sneak right back on stage. Azula just struggling to find an in.
Yeah, it really feels like Azula maybe is not as confident overall in the matchup than he was in the previous one against the other Eliana. And,
I mean, against Benny, right? That's a much larger hitbox that you have to work with. Meanwhile, against Ori, very, very small, very, very fast, and very, very in control as Lucy going to take game number 1 with a 3 stock. Like I said, a lot of Ori players don't like this matchup, but, it is far from a bad one.
I definitely think that the matchup is more even than we give it credit for. But it's still going to be tough for both parties if at least Azula manages to get his way at some point.
Oh, I don't agree with the Rockwell pick here.
Yeah, this is wanting to be killed, honestly. When we've seen what Lucy does, this is wanting to be killed.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no. When I think about it, the more that I think about it, it's like, so Azula, right, just knows that he's going to be losing neutral, just is looking for the one opportunity to lead into a kill, right? And, if Azula's already going to have so much control to begin with, it won't matter what stage it is that she's on. So if you can find a way how to mitigate, the amount of neutral wins that you need in order to take a kill, then it's a perfect choice for Azula here.
Yeah, that's fair, but at the same time, I see Ori up there, I see the angle it sends at, and I'm like, I'm not too sure, honestly, about that.
Yeah, carry move.
Yeah, carry move.
Yeah, but speaking of up airs, Azula not quite going to be able to land that one just yet, but up tilt, not leading into the kill. I mean, that's a rough position to find yourself in, right? I mean, Ori, definitely a comboable character, but, while, you're a lightweight fastballer, still very small, so you have to be used to it, right? And there we go, a stock on the board for Azula.
Yeah, and it's very good parry here on the recharge on the exploding mech, but immediately Lucy is going to put back a ton of pressure here onto Azula. Again, with these up airs, it's just up air city right now. Trying to bait out up air, trying to hit with up air, trying to do the copy with up air. Everything is up air right now on Lucy's side.
Yeah, I mean, like, this stage is one of Ori's best for a reason. Right? You can always threaten with the up air. You can always threaten with a carry combo. You can always threaten it at any moment. But Azula just needs to find a way how to seal out these stocks, how to actually take that one neutral win and turn it into the end of Lucy's stock count.
Yeah, double jab. Azula already at 101%. And it's going to be very tough to come back from here. Thankfully, she's not in overheat. But it's still going to be very tough against just the walling from Ori. Very good up air though.
Oh.
And we're gonna get the confirm here. Very nicely done.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why you pick this stage, and this game isn't over until it's over!
Oh my goodness, I wasn't even sure which way Lucy went, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think that was pretty dang good DI on the last F-Strong from Lucy, but she still ended up going off the side. That's exactly the strengths that I was talking about, that, you know, Azula was looking for with that stage pick. It was a beautiful choice. It was a risky choice, but it paid off. Meanwhile, Lucy going to be choosing Tower of Heaven here. This is a very good Eliana stage, so you also have to be very careful. But at the same time, you have a lot of control with the triplats, with the ability to just continue to control that neutral. But Azula does not care.
Now, Azula right now does not care. Will go for all of the ladder combos and all of the maybe a little bit of riskier options overall. And it feels like Lucy right now has to respect Azula's game plan. But yeah, it's not looking too great in this third game for Lucy.
Yeah, I mean, starting with a deficit, not something that we've seen just yet, but, you know, as I said, right, you know, Ori will win 90% of neutral into 90% of characters. So as long as Lucy can slow down the pace of the game, get back into the neutral, you know, not get hit by some of these combo stars, she'll be doing fine. But Azula does not care for that game plan. Instead, going to play things as quickly as possible, as explosive as possible.
To be fair, it's a good plan. As we were saying, since Ori wins neutral anyways, what you really want to do is just being explosive on your one opening and trying to get those good DI reads. Not like that one, not that one, but it's really all about getting rid of Ori as quickly as possible and the most efficiency with the most efficiency possible.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, you can see Lucy, she's trying her best to get back into this game, right? It's not over till it's over, but on Tower of Heaven, that's gonna be it.
You did it again.
Number 3 going over to the Ayala once again. Like I said, right, you know, that's a very good stage for Eliana, but, you know, Ori has their advantages on it. It's rough. I mean, like, I don't blame Lucy for wanting to go to a stage like that, but it's so difficult against Ellie.
Yeah, and now we're going to Swamp, which is basically just Merchant Port, but I definitely feel like, I mean, there's a lot more space on those between the stage and the side blast zones, so it's going to be overall harder for Azula to get those cheeky kills that she got to end up game 2 and 3. But ooh, very nice up strong here from Lucy.
Yeah, I mean, Lucy catching the tech roll with the up strong. That platform is so important for Ori because you can cover the entire thing with an up strong, paired or not. But right now, you know, going to be able to take the early lead. The question is, can you take the game?
I mean, so far it is definitely looking like Lucy is keeping stage control very close to the heart. And the moment Azula tries to go in, it's more so through the air, honestly. Very nice here.
Yeah, but here we go. Stock number 2 of the game being taken by Azula. Lucy trying to figure out a way how to seal out this stock here. Beautiful parry on the bash mine, though, from Azula.
Yeah, it feels like right now Azula is just trying to play a bit slower, trying to put down a lot more steam. But yeah, Lucy is very ready for that, and even she's going to catch that landing pretty easily.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lucy, you can see her just continually playing the grounded game, not going to force anything, just going to get the piecemeal hits, here and there, slowly building up the percent lead, slowly building up the extra credit, 66% and counting. This could be a bash, not quite gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, and Lucy's still putting down a lot of pressure right now. Azula trying to find any kind of opening to try and get that kill, but it's looking very rough. Yeah, Lucy's
I mean,
just being
but
threatening.
you know, that's exactly what we saw in the Rockwall game, right? It's not over until it's fully over. Lucy right now trying to sneak in that kill, needs a nair into a bash, needs, you know, something like a raw up strong or a raw F strong could also work just fine, but she's just racking up damage until she can get it.
Yeah, and Azula was just panicking a little bit, it feels like, in the end, going for a lot of unsafe up tilts, and that's going to be game 2, Lucy. Unfortunately, from what I've been told, game 5 was a rage quit, so I don't have the result of game 5, and we're not going to be able to see it. So, can production give us the result, the final result, just so we can... Okay. So, I guess congrats to Azula then.
Yeah, I mean, congrats to Azula. Game number 5 gonna be going over to the Ayala. It's definitely a difficult position to find yourself in, right? When you're game 5 against an Ellie on the Ellie's counter pick.